at this point, we're a few weeks away from the Jordan 4 BRED Reimagined. And if you've paid close attention to the other reimagined releases like Jordan 3 Reimagined or even the Chicago's, there was always some type of shock drop or early release. BRED 4 Reimagined is gonna be no different. In this video, I'm gonna discuss my resale predictions, whether or not people are gonna flip-flop on them, when is the best time to buy them, all that coming up. If you guys do end up enjoying this one, leave a like on it down below. You don't know how much that helps the channel. Let's see if we could get 150 likes on this video. While you're down there, make sure you subscribe for more content. I do want to pick up the pace and at least post 3 to 4 videos a week. But all that being said, let's get into the BRED 4 Reimagined, which is the first fire release of the year. By how much I've worn this sneaker, you could clearly tell that it's one of my favorites in the collection. Look at how beat these are. Creases all on the front. I love the Jordan 4 BREDs, and when I initially saw that they were doing premium leather on the materials, I was wishy-washy on it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but once I saw official images like these, it switched my mind instantly. It became one of those sneakers that I thought honestly looked better with the leather. Don't trip in the comments. Don't start shooting your shots, because it's my perspective at the end of the day. This is a beautiful Jordan 4 with the suede, I won't lie to you, but once you throw that leather, you could quickly clean them up and make them look pristine again, which is something that you can't do as much with the suede. It's just how I feel, bro. At the end of the day, the official release for these is February 17th, which if I'm not mistaken is Jordan's birthday. Let me fact check that real quick. When is Michael Jordan's birthday? February 17th. So I was right. We're gonna see the official release for these on MJ's birthday, which is a pretty fire gift if you ask me. I don't feel like that's gonna be the first time that we see this sneaker release. These are the couple reasons why, and I'll get into detail a little later on in the video. First things first, this month is ass when it comes to sneaker releases. The only decent release in my opinion is the Jordan 1 Yellow Ochres, which actually surprised me. I recently made a video on them. Quality on this shoe is A1, so I will not take away from this Jordan 1 release, but there's a few factors when it comes to it. People are not going to spend $180 on these when the BRED 4 Reimagined is around the corner. If I were to pick and choose, I would obviously go with the BRED Reimagined. This is a no-brainer. Being that this is the only solid release for the month, there's room for Jordan Brand to drop these. This wouldn't be the first time that Jordan Brand does a shock drop for the Reimagined Jordans. We saw it with the 3s and we saw it with Chicago's. So it wouldn't be much of a difference if they decide to give these to us. And I'm honestly saying that they're gonna drop 3rd week of January. We're already seeing glimpses of it happening. One of them being the fact that early sneaker sellers are getting their pairs in. I low-key got a pair offered to me for $360. I'm holding out to next week because I want to see when this shock drop is gonna be. But if early pairs are reaching resellers already, it means that a lot of the pairs got released to the public. It means that drops are coming. We already saw JD is gonna do their exclusive access, which typically means this pair is coming sooner than you think. Why would this leak come out of JD doing exclusive access if it's not gonna happen anytime soon? Low-key, the official release is about 5 weeks, almost a month out at this point. We wouldn't be getting this news so soon, at least in my opinion. I would honestly say that next week on the sneakers app, we're gonna see one of the polls where they're like, would you rather this sneaker release early or an exclusive access drop? Basically, when sneakers app hints to you that in a couple days or a week we're gonna get the shock drop. Another point I wanted to make is the stock numbers for this sneaker. When it came to the Jordan 3 Reimagined, there was about 400,000 pairs, something like that. Same thing for the Jordan 1 Chicago's. For the Royal Reimagined, there was about 800,000 pairs, which is mainly the reason that these are still sitting in stores. And it doesn't make any sense to me why Jordan Brand would make 800,000 of this sneaker and not this sneaker. Like, it just does not add up. They would have made 800,000 of these, they would have all sold out. There has to be something behind the scenes. Like, I need to see these analytics. Main reason I'm bringing up the stock numbers is because the Jordan 4 BRED Reimagined is speculated to have around 500,000 pairs, which means that there's a shit ton of pairs. And if Jordan Brand decides to drop it all on the sneakers app in one day, they might fuck around and sit. I don't don't think that's what Jordan Brand wants. That's why typically they have these early releases where they could get 200,000 pairs out, then the remaining of the stock they drop on the official release date. That kind of drives the hype a little bit more because the early people who got the pairs already got their pairs, and people who don't have them are like, yo, them shits are looking clean in hand, I definitely gotta pick them up. Some of the people who get them early might be like, yo, those shits is fire, let me get my girl to go in for me, I need a second pair type vibe. They have to divide the supply to make it seem like at least like it has more hype, and I think that's what's gonna happen with this sneaker. A lot of sneakerheads are also gonna flip-flop on this release, being that at the end of the day it is a Jordan 4 BRED. This is one of the most coveted Jordan models and colorways. A lot of people are talking out their ass saying, oh, I don't like the materials, this, that, and the third. When the official release happens, that's not gonna be the case, bro. People are gonna be trying to pick these up, including myself. I need them early. I might still try to double up if I could hit them on sneakers. That's the vibe that I'm on with these, bro. I tore these up. Certain colorways and models, you just need a clean pair. As far as resale prediction goes for the Jordan 4 BRED Reimagined, I don't think it's gonna have much resale, if any. I doubt these will sit though. That's just my opinion. I think if these do have any type of resale, mind you, the retail's already $215 on these. Already kind of steep for people's pockets. So resale is gonna be maybe $250, $260. I doubt this is gonna be a $300 sneaker, at least not right away. I could see it happening in the future, not instantly. It's not one of those. I could be tripping, but when it came to the Jordan 1 Chicago's, it was unanimous that everybody wanted these. There was no debate on if you like it or not. It was more so, I need these. I need a double up, triple up, quadruple up if I can. When it comes to the BRED Reimagined, a lot of people are wishy-washy on the leather material. It's not the OG. They didn't do one of these with it, or even one of these with it. So people are procrastinating, and that procrastination does kill the hype to a certain extent. It's not a unanimous decision. Not everybody wants the BRED 4 Reimagined like they did with the white cements, which is arguably sneaker of the year for 2023. Even though they're not as loved as the 1s or the 3s, they're not as hated as the Royal Reimagined. These actually caught so much hate, it doesn't even make sense. I still think it's a clean sneaker. It just doesn't measure up to the BRED 4s, especially the leather on it. They threw some premium ass leather from what I've seen. If y'all want to see those early, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm low-key gonna have a pair coming in within a week or two to show y'all. Also, leave a like on this video if you want to see an early review for the Jordan 4 BRED Reimagined. Let me know in the comments if you're on the fence for this sneaker to release. Are you gonna pick it up? Are you gonna wait and see what prices do? Honestly, I think this is one of those pairs that you gotta put your footwork in. It might be a little easier than the Jordan 3s from last year, but honestly, if you don't put the footwork in, I doubt you'll be able to get a pair. You'll end up having to pay resale. I don't want to drag this video on too long. That's just my perspective on what I think is gonna happen with this release. In my opinion, there's gonna be a shock drop between the 2nd and 3rd week of this month. Might see an exclusive access at the beginning of February. I will keep you guys up to date on any news we get for the shock drop, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you want to see a list of the most anticipated sneaker releases for the year. There's actually a lot of heat that we've gotten official images for. Apparently people love the SB shape on the Jordan 4 so much so Jordan Brand is gonna change their Jordan 4 shape and the structure to be more so mimicking the SB Jordan 4. I don't have those in my collection, but everybody says they're the most comfortable Jordan 4. All we need now is ortholite insoles. Once Jordan Brand does that to their sneakers, we're over the moon, bruh. That's all we need. Ortholite Jordan insoles on all these hard ass, stiff as a rock ass models. It would definitely make that world of a difference, and I think more people would be buying Jordans if they were comfortable. I know that's a heavy statement. Let me know in the comments if you agree. If Jordans were more comfortable, more people would be buying into them. Once you get 30 to 40, you see a lot of people shifting away from Jordans because the comfortability isn't there. But if you add that aspect to these, and it's as simple as an ortholite insole, it would make that world of a difference. Like they're already doing, changing the padding and the cushioning. Last step would be changing that insole. Jordan Brand, if y'all watching, which I don't think y'all are yet, but one day y'all will be, let me know in the comments if that would be a W for Jordan Brand. But this is a good step in the right direction. But that's pretty much all I had for y'all in this video. If you enjoyed and gained any insight or valuable information, make sure you leave a like on it down below so we could reach more people. We've been going crazy lately, and I appreciate all the support and love y'all been showing me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching. Before you leave this video, subscribe to the channel. We got more heat on the way, I promise. All that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in one of these two videos. That's what YouTube is recommending you to watch based on your previous history. Don't let me down now. Click one of these two videos and I'm gonna catch y'all there. Peace.